Hello everyone, welcome back to this Agent AI tutorial. In this tutorial, we are going to learn about Agent AI, why SuperAgentX, and how easy to build an autonomous intelligence system using this Agent AI framework. And finally, we will see a hands-on tutorial to build simple Agent AI app. In this tutorial, I'll walk you through step-by-step procedures to create an Agent AI app. Let's begin. So, Agent AI, in simple terms, AI that can think and acts for you. The key features are it's a goal driven, so which means you tell what to achieve, it automatically identifies and it'll try. Autonomous, it once it's activated, it automatically works for the certain goals whatever defined, and it is more interactive, which means which can talk to any APIs, databases, and data warehouses, which includes Model Context Protocol (MCP). Now MCP supports nearly 12,000 plus connectors or the tools. The Agent AI design pattern, which also comes with adaptive mode, which means it learns and improves based on the feedback or the previous actions. So why SuperAgentX? SuperAgentX is an open source framework. It's built for multi-agent application, and this is not built as a wrapper on top of LangChain or LangGraph. This framework supports goal-oriented multi-agents, which means these agents can retry with multiple iterations based on the threshold what we provide, and also it's communicate between agents in parallel mode, sequential, or even hybrid. Easy deployment, which means the SuperAgentX out of the box, which comes with WebSocket, RESTful API, and IO console interfaces. SuperAgentX it supports multiple LLM, including OpenAI, Claude, AWS Bedrock, Gemini, and Olama, and many more. It supports various tools, which includes MCP servers as well. Now let's begin on the hands-on tutorial. So in this tutorial, I'm going to walk you through how to create a Reddit agent using MCP as a tool using SuperAgentX framework. Let's begin. So for the prerequisite, first you need to have the Python, which is recommended Python 3.12 plus version is highly recommended. So let's create a Python version here. Now this is the example, the code whatever created. So let's activate. I have created already the virtual environment. Now let me activate. And let's check what is the version. Okay. Now let's run this code and see what happens. Okay, cool. Now for the AgentX app using SuperAgentX, first we need to install SuperAgentX. So let's use pip install SuperAgentX here. Pip install. Install. Now in this tutorial we are going to use MCP server. The MCP server, I'm going to use Reddit at MCP server. Let's install MCP Reddit server. Install. Okay, it's already installed. So for building a SuperAgentX agent app, I mean mainly you need 5 steps. The first one, create and configure the LLM. Let's go to this document. So you can find this documentation in docs.superagentx AI. and then you can go to LLM, and SuperAgentX supports DeepSeek, OpenAI, Azure, OpenAI, Bedrock, Gemini, Olama, Meta, all the major LLMs supports. In this example, we are going to use OpenAI. So let's import this OpenAI library. Importing SuperAgentX with LLM and creating LLM client. Now configuring the LLM by providing what is the model. We'll use 4.2, and we need to specify the type to the SuperAgentX. LLM type is OpenAI. Now we'll create a client object. So LLM client equal to LLM client of LLM config equal to LLM config. Okay, now we have created LLM object. Now let's see what is the next step. The next step, second step, is to create a MCP handler. So let's go and create a MCP handler. We'll refer this document, how to create a MCP handler. Go to this document and use this MCP. SuperAgentX supports a MCP handler, which supports STD-IO and also SSE servers as well. It can support. Now in this example, we are going to use MCP handler with STD-IO. So let's first import SuperAgentX handler dot MCP handler imported. MCP handler. Let's see what are the parameters. For STD-IO, it requires a command. What is the command? Let's say it could be a Python, npx, a UVX, all commands, whatever the MCP server supports, that we need to pass into the parameter called command. Command equal to, let's see, Python. And also we need to pass arguments, command line arguments. We will pass it like this. You can refer this document here on the right side, which I highlighted. -m. So for the MCP, I have selected for this tutorial Reddit server. So we will using with the help of LLM GPT-4o, we'll ask certain questions into to the Reddit server. This MCP Reddit server, it go and fetch the information and it will give us the result. So that's the goal here. So this is a Reddit server that I'm using for the quick example. Here, if you see, we have installed MCP Reddit server, and the configuration we are using this one, the Python -m MCP server Reddit. Okay. Now what is the next step from SuperAgentX? The third step is to create a prompt template. So let's create a prompt template. Go to this document and see where is the prompt template. Okay. Now import SuperAgentX dot prompt template. prompt template equal to prompt template. I have created a prompt template object. Now what is the next step? Now we need to create an engine in SuperAgentX. In SuperAgentX, engine is the one actually it starts and executes the function which written by an LLM. So in a function call, the LLM returns, okay, this is a function, this is a function name, and these are all the parameters that you need to invoke. So who will invoke? So in SuperAgentX, engine takes the responsibility. First it will start and it will pass the parameters which received from the LLM, and then it will execute and get the result and give it to the agent. So in order to do that, we need to create an engine. Let's see how to create an engine here. SuperAgentX supports two engines. One is the default engine, which uses MCP, or even you can create your own handler, and also it supports browser engine, which basically it uses the browser component to crawl the information or write some information on the browser, everything using this browser engine. So we will see this browser engine tutorial later. Now we are focusing on the default engine. Let me import this engine from SuperAgentX engine, import engine, right? My engine name is Reddit engine. So what are the parameters need to pass? First one is we need to pass the handler. So what is the handler here? If you notice, MCP handler is the one we need to pass. Now the second parameter is LLM. We have created LLM client, and third is the prompt template. So the prompt template, in this tutorial I have created a default prompt template. There are certain use cases that you need to pass system prompts or some custom prompts you need to pass. There you can create the system message, the prompt instructions to the LLM that will take care of it. In this example, we are just passing the default prompt template. Okay, now we have created engine. Now let's see what is the next step. Now finally we are going to create an agent. Let's see how to create an agent using SuperAgentX, right? Okay, let's go to the document and see. Okay, so SuperAgentX, the required parameters are, you need to pass the goal, where this goal is the one actually this agent will understand, and it makes sure the goal is achieved, right? And the role you need to pass, and the LLM, and the prompt template, and the agent. So these are all the required parameters. Rest other parameters are optional. You can pass your agent ID if you want to pass your unique identifier based on your business logic. You can pass, or if you want to set a custom name for an agent, that also you can set. And the description and the output format. Let's say if you want the output in a JSON or a CSV or even XML, that you can specify in this output format structure. The system will automatically take care and ensure the output format is created. And the max try is optional. By default, the default is 5. So which means the LLM or the agent can retry up to 5 times. Now let's import the agent. SuperAgentX dot agent, import agent. Reddit agent. So goal equal to, let's say Review the Reddit results. What is the next one? Role. You are an trend analyzer. Now what's next? Now we need to pass LLM. Next you need to pass the prompt template, and finally we need to set engines. So in SuperAgentX, engines which you can pass. Let's say if you are creating a multiple engines, you can tell the agent that this engine should run on sequential, parallel, or hybrid. Even the engines also you can run in different mode, sequential, parallel, and hybrid mode also run. Now we only have one engine, so that's why I have just given the Reddit engine directly. Okay, now we have created a engine. Okay, now we need to invoke this engine, right? So let me assign to a variable called result, and Reddit agent dot execute query instruction. Okay, just passing list top AI trends. So this is the query that I'm going to pass to a Reddit server using MCP with the help of our SuperAgentX. Okay, since this entire thing is running in the asynchronous mode, so we need to use await. Okay. Now let's print Reddit result. Okay, all set. So let's run. So what we have done is first step, we have created the LLM. We have created and configured the LLM. So in our use case, we are using OpenAI, and the second step is we are creating a handler. In this tutorial, we are using MCP handler and are going to use MCP server Reddit. And the third step is creating a prompt template, which we have created. And the fourth step is creating an engine. So engine, you need to pass this MCP handler, and what is the LLM, and what is the prompt template. And finally, we have created an agent, and agent needs to set a goal and its corresponding role, and passing the LLM. And finally, we are setting the engine. So what are the engines that agent has to consider, right? And we are executing this agent by passing the custom query. In my custom query is okay, give me a top AI trends, right? And the result we are printing. So let's run. So before running, you need to ensure this OpenAI key is set in your environment variable. I already set. Now let's run this one. Okay. Now this agent is running and fetching the information, list top AI trends, and it's collecting the information. Let's see what happens. Okay, this is running. Awesome. Okay, so SuperAgentX executed this agent and it returns the result. Okay, the system enable the agent. It's the default name and the agent ID generated a reason, and this were our result. Okay, here are some of the top AI trends in AI healthcare, and all this one is listed from the Reddit. And finally, it verified whether this goal is satisfied or not. Yes, his goal is satisfied. The agent tells us that okay, his goal satisfied is true, which means the given role, given goal is properly satisfied and return the result in this structure. Okay, so this is a community where you can find the open source SuperAgentX framework, and the whatever the example that we ran is available in this URL link. All these details I'll put it in this video description. You can refer and you can run and you can create your own use cases using this SuperAgentX framework. Okay, thank you for watching this Agent AI tutorial to build Agent AI apps. Hope you enjoyed this video. I'll talk to you soon with another multi-agent use case tutorial demo. See you soon.